thank you to Julia and all the organizers and Chef Charlie's for having us. I think it's really cool to be in a space and see this kind of emerging feminist economy and people sharing things other than like material goods that we're used to, but sharing their perspectives and their expressions, and I'm really happy to be a part of this. It's really humbling to like be in front of a microphone in front of people and to have people listening to what I have to say, so thank you. This piece that I wrote was something that I wrote for this event actually, and it was when I was kind of confronted with having to write something about my experience with womanhood and also kind of in this messy process of coming out to myself as a non-binary person. And so this piece that I wrote is called Wow Man, like woman but wow man. Here we go. I am not a woman. Womanhood has been inscribed upon my body by a world that takes curves and chests, labias and ovaries to be a signifier of the spirit within. Womanhood has been ingested into my body by hormones and birth control and diet pills. It's been ingested by every meal containing a high content of guilt, shame, and self-hatred. Womanhood has been smeared onto me by masks, gels, and creams. It's been uncovered from my body by the ritual removal of hair and fat, by shaving, plucking, primping, and posing. It's been excavated, stretched, contoured, teased, and pinched from my body in an act of fraudulent gender affirmation. This act is necessitated by a caustic corollary force between womanhood and female-bodiedness. Womanhood has been written onto my body by every person who thought their flirtations were welcome, their compliments were a surprise, their identity would be affirmed by my submission. Womanhood has been written onto my body by every assumption that my silence is weakness, that because I have breasts I crave attention, that because I have ovaries I must be regulated, that my lack of a penis denies me from being penetrative or intrusive or boisterous and rambunctious. Call it penis envy, but I reject those terms. I was assigned female at birth, and I get assigned female every day I walk into the world. My body is assigned to play the role of a subject to the grand cosmic phallus. It was assigned by a world I don't belong to. I don't intend this to be another tired, victimized polemic against womanhood, but it's a call to reject the world that uses our body parts as fodder for social control, a call to create a world that can imagine beyond the flesh. Every body has its own unique concoction of tenderness and strength, of sweetness and bitterness, of darkness and light. We deserve to be earnest with ourselves despite the codes our bodies carry. We must overcome the idea that we are only our flesh, we will never come to realize the powerful diversity inside of those bodies. The queerest thing we can do is to ruminate on the paradox of embodiment. Maybe I'm not a woman, but I have a womb, and no matter what I choose to do with that womb, I have the capability of gestating human consciousness within my loins. I am the bringer of vitality to this realm, the dimensional link between materiality and the ethers. All human diversity begins in my womb. And you penis wielders out there as well, your bodies too hold the sacred fluids of ambrosial creation, essential to the manifestation of life. We are creators no matter the apparatus we animate. While at current I still may be encased in corporeal entropy, I choose to live in the stories of my own making, to carve my own cosmologies, to be the matrix to defy my own confinement. My embodiment is uncontainable. Thank you.